and welcome back to Twin Cities Film Fest, presented by Stearns Bank. I'm your host, Brianna Rose Lee, and on the red carpet with me, I actually have both of the writers for the movie Don't Move, which we just spoke to the co-directors, so I want to hear a little from the writers now. I'll have you guys introduce yourselves.
I'm David White.
I'm TJ Cimfel.
Awesome, and I hear you just drove in from Chicago to be here tonight, so first of all, thank you for coming. Thank you for being at the Twin Cities Film Fest.
You got it close enough to home to make the trip. Yep.
I jumped in the car with my sisters like 6 hours ago. We just rolled in.
Well, you're ready to go. We're ready to rock. I also hear it's coming out on Netflix today, so congratulations on that. But I do want to hear a little bit about the writing process. So they had told me, our directors had told me that they'd kind of contacted you and they were like, we want to do something on paralysis. So you guys took this concept and created a film out of it. What is that like?
Yeah, Brian and Adam said to us, like, we want to do a movie where the main character is unable to move or speak for the majority of the running time. And I said, okay, well, think about it. And I hung up and I said, no, we're not going to do that. And TJ called me and said, oh, we're doing that.
Yeah. I was taken by the idea. They had the title already in their minds, Don't Move, and that was the thing that really sold me. And I asked Dave if he was willing to come on the journey, and he was like, yeah, okay. And now here we are.
Yeah, here we are. It was a good choice.
So, okay, so have you guys you've obviously worked together before. They had told me you'd worked on one of their previous films as well. So how did you two start writing together as co-writers, and how long have you known each other and been working together?
We've known each other since college. A few years after college, we just found out that each of us was separately writing scripts, and they were half good. And then we combined our forces, and they became fully good scripts.
It's simple math. Right? Like, as screenwriters, we're very good at it. Math, I mean, and occasionally good at the actual writing part. But yeah, it was all a process of learning how to write with one another. When we started, we were writing in a room together. One of us would be at the keyboard, the other would be leaning over their shoulder, and that took about 8 months to write a script. And then our first adaptation that we scored, we realized we only had 8 weeks and we had to change things around. So the process has gotten a lot smoother since then.
It's so cool to hear when people have been working together for that long. So I guess, what are your biggest challenges as far as being a team and working on things? Obviously, you don't always agree on what scripts you want to work on, but aside from things like that, what would be your biggest challenges that you guys have?
I would say there are times where we disagree, right? Where we hit points where, I know it needs to go this way, he knows it needs to go that way, and we talk it through. And one of us gets bored of the conversation and is like, all right, you're willing to keep talking about this, so you win.
Yeah.
That's usually what happens.
Whichever one feels strongest essentially wins. And then what we say is, okay, well, we'll give it a shot, and we'll see how it works out. And 9 times out of 10, it winds up in the next draft, without changing.
Yeah, it's usually whoever felt more strongly about it was
But challenges-wise, probably more than anything is we make less money, right? But from a writing standpoint, it's awesome to have somebody that you can bounce ideas off of, that you can be stupid in front of, try, take risks, all of that. So I highly recommend it to anybody not writing alone. It's nice.
Yeah, it feels like it's because it's such a collaborative process, and having someone you can bounce ideas off of and kind of already have your editor there, because you're both editing and you're both writing at the same time.
That's right.
Yeah, and a lot of times I'll find that we're coming up on a hard scene, and I'm like, okay, I got to just get right up to that scene before I pass it on to TJ, and then he'll get to do the hard one.
Wait, what did you say?
No.
That was our
He's not
secret.
gonna see this, is he?
So what's next for you guys? Is there any scripts you're working on for now? And is it another horror genre, or do you guys kind of do all genres?
We're kind of in the early stages of about 4 different things, and they're all genres from thriller all the way to horror. Just those
horror
two.
And back to thriller.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're really running the gamut here.
Yeah.
So four projects. So you're obviously underachievers here. That's that's a lot to be working
They're
on.
in various stages of development, as in we have a sentence or a title.
A picture. Sometimes we doodle. It's what do you think about this idea? It's great. It's brilliant. Yeah.
Well, thanks you guys so much for stopping by the red carpet today. It's great chatting with you, and we will get you into your screening, and we will be back shortly.